I just feel like this is going to be a really long tournament, though. So, like I feel like we're going to watch other people other than us.
Well, you figure...
Whoever Nakoma plays and...
By the way, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
I was like, we might as well just start.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, how many games would they have?
I don't know how many... There's got to be so many teams in this tournament. Every prefecture is sending teams.
If it's similar to the NCAA tournament, it should be like... I think they would play 6, 8, 4, 2... It would be like 5 to 6 games.
Right.
Which, yes.
But I feel like we're not only going to watch us. We're going to watch a little bit of Nakoma.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I also, they could do the thing where we don't have to see every point from every game.
I doubt we're going to see every point, but, like, you don't think we'll get, like, a whole episode on them?
It also, we don't know when they would play Nakoma, you know?
No. Just Nakoma in general, not Kursano Nakoma. Yeah.
I'm just saying in general, like, if the dumpster movie is, in fact, them playing in Nationals, we don't know when they would potentially meet up. It could be semifinals, it could be quarterfinal, you know what I mean?
Right. So, that's what I mean. That's why I think we're going to end up following both of them in the season.
I would say we follow more.
Well, definitely, for sure, more Kursano, but it's going to be every Kursano match, but I think we're going to get at least one Nakoma.
I don't think we're going to see Nakoma until the tournament starts, if that's what you mean.
That's what I mean.
Okay, yeah. Right. I could see that.
I don't think we're only going to watch Kursano in the tournament.
Yeah, predominantly, but I'm sure we have to check in with Nakoma.
Right. And maybe even Bakugo. Wait, was he even there? That was him, right?
Yeah. No, what do you mean, where?
Their team is in the Nationals also?
Yeah, they lost in the finals. They lost in their prefectural finals. Remember,
they lost?
Our team, we were like, that team won, and we don't even know who they are.
They weren't one of the 3?
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, obviously they had to be if they made it to their prefectural finals.
Well, they were one of the 4 that were going in for the qualifier, but I think only 3 went, and it was Nakoma.
Yeah, and they went to the
finals.
Heard
of, and no, that's who are going to the Nationals.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that if Bakudo's team went to the finals,
there was 4 teams that went to the finals. I wasn't sure if they lost.
No, I mean the prefectural finals.
Right.
They went to that. So it was just them and the team they lost to were the top 2 teams from their prefecture. So obviously...
No, they're in Tokyo.
I know.
Right. Nakoma's also in Tokyo.
Right. They're going too, but they didn't even make it to the finals. So of course Bakudo's team's going to the final, or going to Nationals. I'm not sure why you're confused.
I'm not sure why you're confused. There was 4 teams. There was 4 teams that went to the qualifier match after their prefecture. That's what we just watched. I
know. That was what we just watched was still just their prefecture, though.
That was the 4 teams that had made it. And I know it was just their prefecture. What are you talking? Why?
No, there was 4 teams that were in that
qualifier.
Prefecture. Yeah,
that wasn't the prefecture qualifier. I thought that was the qualifier for Nationals. No.
I assumed it was their prefecture, just like
I thought those were the 4 that had finished the prefecture tournament the highest, and then they have a qualifier, and the 3 make it to Nationals, for their 3 bids, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure. So I don't know what you're talking about with the finals.
Just like Karasuno beat Japan's team in the prefectural finals, that was the same thing they were doing.
I know, but then they had to still go to the qualifier.
Is that separate from
the prefect? So.
I don't see why.
I thought it was after the fact.
Why would you play a separate tournament? Why wouldn't you just do it all in one?
For the top 4. It's not another tournament. It's just the top 4 teams.
Yeah, so that's why I assumed it would be all considered the same thing.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I just remember that Hinata or whatever, or somebody was just like, if they win their qualifier or something like that before we watched it.
Yeah, and I would assume that I assumed that when they say qualifier, it's just prefectural. Yeah, I think, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Because the other team was number 1, right? The one that we had never heard of.
I don't remember if they said.
I thought they were rankings. 1, and then no, to get into the top 3 that went to the Nationals. I think it was they were 1, and then it was Bakugo's team, and then Nakoma.
Because we were insane. Bakudo made it to the finals, but they lost to a team. That's how good these other teams could be.
Right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's check in on Hinata as ball boy.
影山というセッターもいないお前に俺は価値を感じない
He's basically saying you got to prove me wrong.
練習止めてすいませんでしたカラスの高校1年日向翔よ164センチ
He announced his height.
ポジションボール拾いよろしくお願いします
It was at the top of his lungs.
He's insane.
I meant to mention it in the first one because I did definitely notice it. Did you notice the animation looks slightly different? Like on their faces? See if you notice it now that I pointed it out, because I noticed it a little bit in the first one, but I was like, maybe it's just in my head. But then somebody did comment on Patreon saying that the animation is a little different this season. You think Japan shows up to this since it's at their school?
Definitely go watch.
No, I
to
mean,
this camp?
Yeah, like just to help him practice. Get in
it.
his reps, you know?
Maybe.
サーブだ。いつも言ってるが、漫然と回数をこなすんじゃねえぞ。常に試合の状態を。
Yeah, we could use a few more guys that can have a better serve. It's really just Ace, Kageyama, and the Gooch.
そういえば鵜飼先生がいらっしゃるかもって話は。
ああ。
Oh, I hope so.
That would be awesome.
じじいな。ちょっと前から体調崩して、また検査入院してんだ。
Damn it.
あ、そうですか。
あ、いやいや、大したことねえから。じゃあ、行ってくる。
お願いします。
カラスノのボール拾いの人って聞いたんですけど。
Helping his ball boy.
カラスノの10番じゃん。俺らは白鳥沢の控えの1年っす。俺らも強化選抜のサポートなんでよろしく。シャース
I said some high quality H2O.
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
高校からバレー始めてもう選抜に選ばれてるんだもんな。俺たちとはスタート地点が違うわ。
Oh, is that the big dude? That...
Yeah.
I forgot about him.
じゃあ次スパイク。
He heard it.
奥だけ。トスどうだ。
I hope he like works on his like receiving a little bit too.
And he's just the ball boy.
I know.
ナイスキー。
やべえ。
セーフ。
ボール危ねえだろうが。ちゃんと拾え。はい、ちゃんと見ろ。
Now you're just going out of your way to pick on him.
Yeah.
Because he's testing him to see how long he'll last.
今年はカラスノに春子を持ってかれたからな。ちょっとした仕返しだったりして。そんな大人げないことするわけねえだろ。
It's more personal than that.
ナイスキー。
You think he just goes and steals one?
I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't want to doubt him. He definitely needs to work on his serves.
ジャンプサーブって難しいんだな。そういえばボール拾いだけって初めてだな。ママさんも中学の女子も。
The older ladies, I forgot about that. What is he doing?
先に行くぜ。
Yeah, that's what really got him.
No, of course.
Kageyama, a jerk.
待ったらダメだ。
ちょっとさっさと帰る準備してよ。こっちは王様と違って高血扱いじゃないって聞いたろ。明日までは普通に学校
The
あるんだ
King's
から。
camp.
月島さんご迷惑。
謝んのとかやめてくれる？君のちょとつ盲信バカが今に始まったことじゃない。ろくにボール触れなくて悔しい？自業自得だよね。やっぱりやめますって泣きついてみる？せいぜいボール拾い頑張って。春高前の貴重な5日間棒に振らないようにね。
He's getting more defeated.
例えばあの小僧がこの合宿中何かひたむきな努力根性を見せようと思う。練習に加えるつもりはねえよ。
What's the lesson, you think?
I don't know.
今週のジャンプ返して。
今まだ無駄毛す
Oh,
っ
here
き
he
り
is.
すべすべ美肌のところを読んでいる。
The hell? What was that? Is that a shirt?
で
I think he was sitting
Oh.
on like his
言って
feet.
もらえるとでも思ったのお前は。
His face.
ずっと先にいるみんなに何とかして追いつかないとと思いました。
いや間違ってはねえよ。ねえけども。
Doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want.
迷惑をかけていい理由にはなんねえの。
うっす。
後悔すんなよ。そこでしかできないことが何か考えろ。あと玉拾いなめんなよ。
Oh god.
Remember when he ripped his wig off?
And started swinging it. Is he doing some meditation with Sensei?
陶器
He's
に
gonna get his lecture.
必ず近きよりす。
立て続け説教かよ。大地さんは
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of that, yeah.
朝一で
Oh, he got him already.
本当にお前は周りの迷惑を考えなさいと言ってんだろうが。
やるなひなた。
すら
あういっす。な
That was basically Capcom.
Uh-huh.
Suga.
すいません。
そうよ
Oh god.
どうだよ強化合宿。
2メートルむっちゃでけえさ。
あいついんのかよ。あマンタは
百沢だろ。
He just stands there all day doing that. That's great.
キレキレストレート。
I'm telling you, this might help his receives. Or at least he should try to help it, make it work.
Oh yeah.
百沢来い。
Oh.
なんだよ今の。かっけえ。
来たな。
Uh-oh, I think it is Japan. Oh, this is gonna push Hinata over the edge, I think, and make him screw up a bit.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna be okay.
白鳥沢3年生と OB の皆さんが練習ゲームの相手をしてくれることになりました。
きゃー。マジかよ。
I'd be like, come on, man, that's not fair.
ガラスの銃発見。叩き落としたろ。
俺もドリンク作ってもらっていいっすか。
いや
よし。すいません。
He's so embarrassed.
任せ。うわ。お待て。小金川サーブくんぞ。ネット際は押しゃいいってもんじゃねえのよ。
He's so annoying.
He's teaching.
I know, but he does it in an annoying way.
でお前はなんで出ないの？
俺選抜メンバーじゃないので。
あ、じゃあなんでいんの？
押しかけました。
He's
I
gonna
would
love
say,
it.
yeah.
若田しくん聞いた。こいつほんとクレイジー。
それでお前は何をやっている？
God, his voice is the best.
ローリング。
Uh-oh.
サンダー。
We haven't seen it in a while.
ダブル。中に一人引かれた。
Tanaka got run
He's
over.
lucky he didn't tear his ACL.
なんで
Right.
俺まで。
Why am I getting yelled at? Come on, Yams.
He's just practicing.
I know. I want to have confidence in all times.
目の前の大会で勝つために今のメンバーを欠くことはできない。日向も当然その一人だ。でもそのせいで日向のやるべきことを限定してきた今のチームの最善のために、これもある意味鷲城先生と同じ効率的な方法なんだよな。
でもだからこそ人一倍磨かれた武器もあるでしょう。それに日向君は自分で痛いほど分かっていますよ。自分にやらなくてはいけないことが山ほどあることを。だから焦ることもあるでしょう。
Oh yeah.
常に彼らに正解を提供できるならそうすべきですね。でも実際我々にできるのは思考を止めないこと、最善を探し続けることではないでしょうか。
Oh, Sensei.
それでお前は何をやっている。
Is somebody gonna say him now like that?
Of course.
俺は価値を感じない。普段と違うということは
This is exactly what Sensei was just saying, making him think.
施設でどうするんだ。
何かをなすには一歩一歩順を追って進まねばならない。
探せ、考えろ。いつもと同じ目線じゃダメだ。いつもと同じ考え方じゃダメだ。ここでしかできないことが何か。探せ。
Use that noggin. I'm gonna mop the shit out of this floor. Oh, that's it. This is definitely my favorite outro song.
I don't know what's gonna come of this, man. Because this is,
I know.
Like, Coach, I was adamant. He's like told Hinata and the other coach he's not even gonna get in. So like, something else is gonna have to come of this.
I got to assume that I never remember how to pronounce it. What is it? Shiratazawa, Japan's coach. He, I got to assume he has like some like whenever it is that Hinata figures out like how to get better through this, like, is the coach going to be like, okay, you figured it, like, you know what I mean? Like,
maybe it's, I think it's what everybody's saying is like, he's really good at jumping and he's got probably the most heart of anybody ever. Then that's about it.
I know. I just
like he didn't work on any other skills other than spiking. Like that's all he ever wanted to do. So that was all he ever worked on, which is why he's phenomenal at it.
But how is?
But I think they're just like, I think it's like Sensei said. Like,
how is that coach though? By forcing him to be ball boy, what is he going to get out of that?
He's like taking a step back and actually watching really good volleyball players play volleyball.
Yeah.
And just like he's doing right now, like where he's seeing the spikes and like seeing where they go and his reaction time and stuff like that.
Well, for sure. I definitely think, especially when they're doing their spike drills, like he should be working on watching the ball, like you said, and learning where it could possibly come from.
Yeah. I wish he was trying to like, he should be feeling like he should be catching the spikes too and feeling like where they are so he could try to get better at receiving everything.
Right, exactly.
He needs to get better. He's never really played. He just started playing volleyball right now.
Yep.
He played one game in junior high.
I know.
They scored like 3 points, I think, if that. If they even scored any, I don't remember.
No, he had a few.
I think he only had like I think he missed.
Yeah,
it was just like the crazy reaction time and jump and his like everything. But I don't remember. I think they had a couple points, but because I'm sure Kageyama's team hit a couple out.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how they got him.
So he needs to like this. It will be good for him, but he's got to figure. Like hopefully, I think that's what he just figured out.
Yeah, if I had my best guess would be that too. That he just needs to watch and learn, and not let it get to him. You know what I mean?
And watch other people play volleyball. He's only ever really watched his team.
Yeah, right. And especially since now you have Japan and Tendo there to watch. You know.
I mean, they had the other teams at training camp, but he was. Didn't they come like a day late to it? Weren't they in trouble?
Yeah, they didn't pass their tests. There's a lot of ways I think he can learn there.
And then it's like Coach said, they've just been pressing that quick and like never really even gave him an opportunity to get much better. Like he got better when he was with Ukai.
Because yeah, right, and it goes back to what we said before about how he's not well rounded like Kageyama is. So
Right.
that's why Kageyama made that team. So I feel like that's what he needs to do as well. That's why he feels left behind.
Yeah, of course. And he should be left behind, but he has the athletic ability to be there also. He just needs to get better.
Right, and then from the coach's perspective, like he's even saying, like Ukai saying, like you could tell he kind of feels bad. Like we're not like doesn't feel like we're helping him get better in that way.
That's what I mean. They were just like using him,
right?
Using him to benefit the team to the best that they could.
Yeah,
I mean they're not wrong for it, but
no,
you know he does have to get better.
He's also still a first year. You know, he's got plenty of time.
Yeah, he's gonna get much better right now.
And which is also which I think is what he needs to realize.
He's got 4 more days. Maybe
is that
3.
what they said?
I don't know. That was Suki said you're gonna waste 5 precious days of training. Like, so I'm assuming it's just like a 1 week camp.
Yeah. But it's also not even really a camp because they're still going to school. As where Kageyama's is like an actual camp.
Yeah, an excused absence.
Right.
Thank God, because we didn't know he was dumb too.
I know, right? We didn't see him at all in that one, right?
Nah. I doubt we see him until probably that was probably only a week too, but so they'll probably all come back together.
I'm sure they'll pop in randomly.
Well, we're gonna have to have a couple team practices before the tournament starts for sure.
Yeah. Because there's like a month out, right? They said.
I think they said that.
3 weeks to a month,
something like that.
All right.
On to the next.
As always. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.